French onion soup. Who wants to make French onion soup? Everybody loves French onion soup. For French onion soup, I got some yellow onions cut up into bite-sized pieces. And you don't want to have long, stringy pieces of onions hanging out of your mouth when you have soup. That just doesn't look good. So I have these nice bite-sized pieces. So I have a yellow onion, and then I'm going to use a leek in the soup. A lot of people just use onions, like a yellow onion. I like leek in there too. So I have my onion cut up, and I'm going to start caramelizing my onion. Then I'm going to cut up my leek. So I have my pan going. I'm going to get some olive oil and get that going. Some olive oil in the pan. It's not a pan, it's a Dutch oven. And I have a big board here, and I'm going to try to get this in there without making a mess. Get these all down. And I should have used my larger Dutch oven. Big brother out. I have more onions than I thought. I used 6 onions and threw a leek in there. It's already smelling good. Get these onions, get these browning, get them, start to get these caramelized, turn them down, and then we'll get them nice, cook them nice and slow. That's the key to doing big caramelized onions, is go nice and slow. So now I'm going to do the cut up the leek. I'm throw the leek in there, and we'll be ready to continue on. So for the leek, I'm just using the white part. I left a little bit of green, so I have something to hold on to when I'm cutting. And I cut them in quarters. Actually, I cut them in half. I cut it in half, then I washed it. Then I cut it into quarters, and I chopped it up into pieces. So now these pieces are what I'm going to put in the pan. And then this is just going to go in the trash. But if you wanted, you could actually put that into a pot and start making some stock. If you want to make some vegetable stock, a lot of people save up some of their vegetable choppings and make stock as they go. Now we have these onions coming along closer to where we want them. We're going to now start putting in the garlic. We don't want to put the garlic in too early because the garlic will burn. So, garlic in now. And I have olive oil in this far. So I'm going to put in some butter. Butter makes everything better. Put about the amount of butter. Stir it in, and then I'm going to continue on caramelizing these onions. They have a fair bit to go. I'll get to where I want them to be. Probably turn them up a little bit. Get some nice charring on the bottom of the pan. So this is starting to look and smell pretty good. These onions have been cooking for a couple hours and I got them right about where I want them. So now I'm going to take a little bit of cognac. Put some cognac in there. Flame going. There we go. Flambé these a little bit. Oh, that smells good. All right. Now put some white wine. Now make sure I get all this goodness down at the bottom of the pot. Off the sides. That's all flavor. Let that soak in a little bit if you have to. I'll get some. I got some fresh thyme here. Give a little bit of strain. Give a little bit of strain and tie it up. Fold it in half. Alcohol is cooking out. It doesn't take long for that alcohol to cook out. You know that? See, now the bottom of that pan is completely clean. The smell is wonderful. Now I'm not putting any salt in it yet. I have unsalted beef stock. I always get unsalted stock. That way I can put my own salt in. That way I control how much salt and the type of salt that I put in, the quality of the salt. That looks about right. Now I'm going to put that thyme in there. Put bay leaf in there. Now I'm going to put some salt in there. Now I'm going to let this simmer. Probably put a little bit more stock in there. Which means I need to put more salt in there. And if you want to thicken this up, because I typically like French onion soup a little thicker, which you do. fine mesh strainer and a whisk. Put it in there, put flour in there, and submerge the strainer, and you whisk the flour into the soup. And then you let it cook, or else you're gonna have a raw flavor taste, and you don't want that. I'm gonna let this simmer for a bit. Alright, so now the soup is done. So now I'm going to take some crostinis and place them on top after I put them in a bowl. And then put some Gruyere cheese on top. And we'll throw it in the broiler. Make sure you have a little crocks that can go into the broiler. And the cheese is going to brown up, and that's it.